up, my ducks? It's Simon here. Welcome back to the Hermit's Cave. I hope everybody is having a great start to the week. I've got a little bit of time. I've been doing some housework, some tidying up. First official day of the holiday of being off work, and I've got a guest. Sandra is coming tomorrow. So just been getting the place a little bit more organised, shall we say. And then a pre-order arrived via the postie today, which is of this deck, which is the Inner Eye Oracle by Stephen Bright. So I'm a little bit, I've got some Costa coffee. I've just been out and grabbed a coffee and came back ready to do this video. Now, this is a deck by Red Feather, Schiffer Red Feather, and I could have selected this for review because I do reviews of Red Feather products. However, two reasons. One, I wanted to support Stephen, so I made the decision to buy it and do it on pre-order. And second reason as well is I couldn't wait. I saw it on pre-order. Now, it was in the catalogue that was sent by Schiffer a few months ago. But because Stephen's a part of our community, our online YouTube community, and I've known Stephen, not personally, although we have shared many exchanges over the years, is somebody that, you know, when somebody in our community creates something, I like to support it. So I decided not to wait and to pre-order the deck. And I'm really excited about it because it's right up my street. So if you've seen my videos recently, I've got lots of different kind of vintage playing card decks. Conrad Stain did me the Hermit's Hybrid Tarot. I love playing card divination. I don't prescribe to, well, there's all different, you know, if you buy a book on playing card divination, the author is going to have their way of doing it. I tend to always read it as the elemental associations of the pips, so hearts being cups, being water, and then my understanding of numerology from ace through to 10. So, you know, as I've said before, balance, duality of the 2, stability of the 4, etc. Disruption of the 5, linked to that element, and then go from there. I love this box design. I really like it. I like the play with black and red, which is in keeping with playing cards. It says 52 card playing card deck for the modern age. Inner Eye Oracle. I love the way that the E's are kind of facing inward to give you that sort of you know, the inner eye going within and seeing what we see in the images that are provided here. And it's by Stephen Bright. Again, lots of nice red and black. On the back, it says a reimagined classic. Much has been written about reading with playing cards, and many systems have been shared, but these methods have not always been easy to learn or remember. Amen to that. This 52 card deck changes that with a set of fully illustrated cards that show recognizable symbols with keywords that allow the diviner to read them right out of the box. The cards have been designed to provide the reader with a comprehensive oracle system for our modern age. While the illustrations have an antique and mystical feel to them, the subjects covered by the 52 cards are relatable to our daily lives and will stand the test of time. The accompanying guidebook offers thorough working interpretations and shows ways in which the cards can be read in sequence and spreads. So let's dive straight in. So you can see it's this clamshell style magnetic box, really nice and sturdy. It's got a matte finish to it. I like the design on the inside of the box. I wonder if that's the pattern that's on the backs. I purposely haven't watched any walkthroughs of this deck because I wanted the element of surprise. So we've got a decent little book here. How many pages are they numbered? No, they're not. They're not numbered, the pages, but it is quite a nice little book. Let's see what it says here. Copyright 2023, Stephen Robert Bright. How to use this book. Reading with the deck. We've got an introduction. The oracle is not new. In fact, it has existed since the dawn of time. I like these little, as we say, indices, but they're not really. But you can flick through them between black and red. So obviously the black ones here, we've got the clubs, and then we go to the red and we've got the hearts, etc. So that's clever. A lot of thought gone into the production of this, it would seem. How to use this book. Easy for me to say. Familiarizing yourself with your fortune telling cards. Face cards, otherwise known as courts. So in a playing card deck, we have 3 rather than 4 in the tarot. So we have the Jack, which is the page, and then the Queen and King. We just don't have a Knight when it comes to playing cards. I have only once heard somebody refer to the Jack as the Knight. Well, my kind of way of doing that is it's the page. And then it goes into the Jacks here. So we're starting with the Jacks, the Kings. So we're going through face cards first, and then we go into the pips. Looks like you get quite a bit of information for each card. So here's the 7 of Diamonds, which is work, and we're getting a page and a half. So we get a few kind of key phrases, and then a write up here, then as a daily card. So you can use these in readings or daily card pulls. And then we've got some spreads at the back. So yeah, excellent. So let's have a look at the cards. Oh, they're edged. That's beautiful. I was going to say gilded, but it's not gilding, it's matte. But it's this nice red. Again, the contrast of the red and the black. We've got the plastic band. We'll get rid of that. Oh, so these are the backs. It's an eye, an all-seeing eye. It's beautifully illustrated. The only problem we've got here is where the band has been. It does leave a mark on the edge of the cards, but you know, that's okay. It's nice. There's a little bit of wearing as well already on the edge, but it's a matte finish. You know, it's not gilding that can flake off. We've got this insert. It looks like it's fixed. Yeah, it's glued in. Cards slip underneath because that's better. I like it like that. And as I said, it's a magnetic closure box, quite sturdy. Okay, so let's have a look at the cards. So they are bigger than a playing card. Let's see if I've got a playing card to hand. I've got Royal Mischief. So we'll take out a Royal Mischief playing card by Deviant Moon, and you'll see that they are bigger. They're kind of like a small oracle deck. Not as big as perhaps, well, certainly not as big as like a Blue Angel type oracle card. I'll compare it with a tarot card as well, just so you get a better idea. So it's wider than a tarot, but not as tall. And then we've got these black ink type illustrations, an image and keywords. So let's bring the camera down and let's take a close-up look of the cards. Okay, hopefully that's clear. Certainly looks clear. So we're starting off with are all the aces together? No, the suits are together. So we're starting off with the clubs. And we have, I thought we might have started off with the ace of spades really, but We've got new beginnings, which is interesting because for me, the ace is about new beginnings. It's that seed, that sapling that we see here, the start of something, whether that's an idea. Well, I guess everything starts with an idea, but you know, those kind of first tentative steps, the new beginning, the new journey, the new directions and things like that. So it'll be interesting to see how the other aces have been or are being kind of interpreted. Okay, so the diamonds is about money. I'm not going to jump too far ahead. I just wanted to kind of see how that's how that was being done. I could always go over these edges. I've got a red Sharpie, would make it a little bit brighter. Quite like the dull matte, but you know that it's not held up that great really with the band and then around the top. So I may edge these again, I may go over them. All right, so as I mentioned, we've got new beginnings. Cardstock is a decent cardstock. It always is when it's Schiffer. They are matte, as you can see, so there's no, I'm under a light, there's no glare. It's just got like a nice, soft, silky finish. Really lovely cardstock. But that's what I kind of expect now from Schiffer. 2 of clubs is opportunity. We have change for the 3. We've got this this wheel here, this water wheel. 4 is planning. So this for me would act as, you know, a proper oracle rather than perhaps a plain card oracle, because I would see the clubs as wands, which is, I believe as well, I'd imagine that this is how it's been set up as well. Understanding the pip cards, should say in here whether it's linked to, each card has a playing card reference, yeah. What does it say, whether it's linked to, yeah, it's actually earlier on in the book when you go to familiarising yourself with fortune telling cards. Here we've got playing card reference, and it says each card has a playing card reference. The jacks are the youngest in the suit. The kings and queens signify mature traits based on experience. The suit emblems, clubs, hearts, spades and diamonds, have their own elemental associations, which I'm pleased about because that's how I read playing cards anyway. Clubs relate to the element of fire because they would be wands. Hearts to water because they would be the cups. Spades to air because they would be the swords. And diamonds to earth because they would be the coins or the pentacles. So I can work with that. What I have got to get my head around is the 4 is about stability. And I can now I'm thinking of, okay, the clubs are wands, that's fire, that's our kind of passion, our desires, our drives, and everything else that rushes. Sometimes we need to steady the reins, okay? We need to get that stability before we go rushing headlong. So I can link that to planning, you know? We need to plan. We need to have that stability when it comes to our desires and our things that we're passionate about. So loving this so far. I love the sketchy, almost like pen or pencil kind of illustrations. It's beautiful. Obstacles, because we've got that sort of destructive force coming in with a 5. 6 is travel, you know, going in after the disruption. We have the settling down before then we go off in a new direction. We have strength, beautiful lioness there. We have gift, official things. And we have a Bobby's hat. Perhaps if you're outside of the UK, that might look a little bit strange, but our police officers, in the main, sometimes I've seen them in caps, and I've also seen them if you're quite high up in the police force, they'll have hats that have a peak on them. But the average Bobby, as we call them, have these type of helmets. The 10 is social engagement. Then we go into our courts, which are called the face cards. So the young Jack here is the rebel. I like that we're having different genders represented. Oh, she's fierce, the leader. And then we have the authority figure for the king here. Look at the detail in the artwork. So we then go into our diamonds. Now that's our earth suits. These should all kind of appertain to earthly matters, you know, and I always think of the baseline of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, you know, the roof over our head, so our home life, our work, finances, all that sort of thing. So we do have money. We have stability for 2 here. And we've got this anchor to steady us. We have conflict for 3. Home. Delays. I love that a delay here is represented by this snail. Family. Work. So these are all very much of the earth suit. Support. Rest. Wow, that's an ornate bed. Endings. I love this skull with the flowers. It's beautiful. And then we have the apprentice for the Jack. The pragmatist for our queen. And the protector for our king. Gorgeous cards. These are so gorgeous. Oh, and then we have our, pick these up now, our hearts, which is the suit of emotions, depicted as the cups in the tarot. So the suit of, or the element, I should say, of water. So we have love. I guess that would be the basis, wouldn't it? And then romance, memories, we have restriction, the gilded bird cage, we have loss. Love this Celtic cross with the knotwork design, it's beautiful. Commitment, relationship. I like that, 2 pieces fitting together. Passion, that flame of passion. Luck, and success. So we've got this medal here. And then, why are we straight into the king? Where's the Jack and Queen? Let's see if I come across it, but we've gone straight to the king, which is the guide. Pop that there. We have ideas. Decision. Obviously now we're into our spades, which is our swords, our air suit, satisfaction, mail. We have news, solution, disingenuity. I probably would have gone with disingenuous. Disingenuity. I don't know if I've ever used that word. Disingenuity. Communication. Worries. Love this. We have misfortune. The stranger. The thinker, and the advisor. So yeah, it's missing 2 cards because they're not anywhere else. So we've got, where are we? When we get to the hearts, it's missing the jack and the queen, which is disappointing. I wonder if this deck has been sent back, because there are a number of kind of flaws with it. But I can contact either Schiffer or Amazon and let them know. I'm still going to post this video because, you know, I like when I'm unboxing decks to give my first genuine reaction. So if I didn't and I waited for the cards, I would be showing you a deck that I'm already familiar with, and that's not what I do. I always give my first impressions. My first impressions are, I think this is going to be a great deck to work with. It's going to be a great oracle. Some of the associations I'm going to have to, in terms of linking the the keyword and image to the numerological association, is going to require a bit of work. But I like the groupings. I like how each of the keywords and images are linked to that suit of, you know, emotions and our passions and, you know, our material worlds and things like that. So I think, you know, I'm going to love it for that. Cardstock is beautiful. The illustrations I really like. I think the illustrations are great. So yeah, Stephen's done a fantastic job. And I just need to get in touch now and try and get hold of the missing 2 cards. Thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know your thoughts on the deck overall. And I will be back. Well, I'm going to be vlogging this week because I've got Sandra coming to stay. And so, yeah, I will do some filming, and that will be up later in the week. Until next time, go in peace. Namaste and blessed be.